Hello everybody, how are you? Late night in Los Angeles. Continuing our series on baseball terms, this video is going to be relatively obscure, I think, for the average fan, but if you're a baseball fan, it's probably very familiar to you. And that's the concept of OPS. OPS is considered a very important metric for a player's effectiveness, and that's on base plus slugging. On base plus slugging. You hear it a lot, actually, if you're into baseball, and you probably track it for some of your favorite players. Now, on base plus slugging is the concept of getting a single, and then punching the first base coach in the arm. Okay, so it's a tradition that goes way back into baseball, as many of these do, and it's just it's a good luck type deal. So you get on base, and then you haul off and you slug the first base coach in the arm. It used to be as hard as used to be in the old days. They would do it as hard as they could, because the harder they did it, the more luck they would get. But over time, it's become a little bit less violent, and good thing too, because some of those first base coaches had welts and bruises, and a few of them actually got cut with the skin peeled back and blood gushing forth. So it's once you're on base, it's getting a single on base and then slugging the first base coach. Now, there is you can also, once you get on the third, you can do the same thing. But you have a lot more freedom of punching in that case. So you could either punch him in the arm, you could punch him in the chest, you could trip him. Okay, there's a lot of, in fact, some players have this whole repertoire of stuff they'll do to the third base coach, and the team's medical program, their health plan, will cover all the bruises that the base coaches get, and they know it's coming. In fact, some of them kind of like it because they know it's bringing luck to the team. And in fact, if a player forgets, sometimes they'll say, "Hey man, aren't you going to punch me?" And they give him a punch in the arm, and off to the races they go. So it's like I said, a little more obscure. On base plus slugging, OPS, and wow, it's still popular to this day after more than 100 years. Hope that helps.